Hey everyone, it's Randy. I know I've been missing the last few days, but hey, here I am back again to talk about some things. And first on my docket is these guys. Sorry, these guys. Yes, we know them as Anonymous. I support them, and you should too, and this is the reason why. Not to get into the whole, the government is bad and stuff like that, but really in the last few weeks, really, we've been under challenges. I mean, the S.O.P.A bill that came out that, I'm against, you're against, half the world was against, is been around for the last few years. It was actually brought to the table in October. Now, I'm against censorship of the internet. I mean, I'm against censorship in general. Like, I hate regular radio. I hate anything radio. That's why I drive with an iPod and listen to whatever I have. I don't want to listen to like B97 or X103 or something like that because I don't want words changed. I'm sorry. The CeeLo Green song is not Forget You. The song is called Fuck You. And that's something people do not get. If you're music, you're nothing till Glee gets a hold of it. And I'm still waiting for the Glee Weird Al Yankovic episode or Glee Jonathan Colton episode because those will never happen. But it would be awesome if they did Glee Snoop Dogg. And also tonight, let's discuss the Camarillo Research or Reset Survey, and the survey has said they want us to keep Requiem and Old Wad and Lost and Awakening, but we're gaining Apocalypse. And I'm either or on this one. I mean, really and honestly, Apocalypse is a wonderful game. If those of you who've never played it, it's kind of a Captain Planet with werewolves. And we should, as Camarillo members or Mind's Eye Society members, really look into this as a way to, play something new. I mean, first, 6 years ago, I was like, fuck Old Wad, immediately, just fuck Old Wad. And I started playing it, and I actually fell in love with Old Wad. And Old Wad really is a good game. Masquerade has a damn good story, and within story, you learn a lot more. I mean, it's that constant threat of, not just, hunters and Gehenna. You've got the fucking Sabbat coming down your door. Or if you're the Sabbat, you have the Camarillo coming at your door. It's that one clash, it's kind of like the Vampire Cold War, and it's really awesome. And if you've never really seen anything, if you want to see a way to be actually done, look up Kindred the Embraced. Wonderful show. Fox fucked it up too. And really, honestly, I'm at the point now, like with that, saying that Fox should not have any good shows. I mean, you got House, and that's all you need. Don't fuck that up. And moving with TV shows, I'm gonna address the 80s cartoon fad because you get on YouTube and you see 300 of these videos where people have posted together all these awesome cartoon intros of the 80s. And, I will say this right now. I will just lay out my top 10 cartoons of all time of the 80s. Number 10, we're looking at Jason the Wheel Warriors. Yes, it was just weird and goofy, but I also had the toys, and the toys were kind of cool. Number 9, DuckTales. Really? I can't say no more than DuckTales. Y'all know it's the most catchiest theme song according to the Nostalgia Critic. It is an adventure show. It was really cool. And you get the DVDs. Number 8, Pole Position. Yes, there was a Pole Position cartoon, and I heard about it from, John D of RetroWare TV, and I went and watched a couple episodes, found them on YouTube and watched them, and they were just amazing, and I went from there. Number 6, Robotech. What do I have to say about Robotech? It was amazing. It brought, all walks of life together to watch this show, and really and honestly, it was Robotech. I mean, the show is dated. You watch it now, it's dated. I mean, props to manga and, Harmony Network. But they have really done they could to change the show and make it a little bit better. But it's still a great story. It's got great, characters. And, it spawns 3 different generations. And my favorite is still the first generation, the Macross Saga. I don't like... I like New Generation... sorry, not New Generation. I like the Master Saga only because, they get into tanks. I do not like the New Generation that much because I think Scott Menard is one-dimensional. And I will get into those characters eventually. I will have a big retrospective of Robotech. Number 5, The Real Ghostbusters. Holy shit, this show was amazing. And also, not only that, they had fucking Cthulhu. What the fuck? I mean, this is the one being that should never be destroyed. Unless you're either the Ghostbusters or fucking Barry Crunch. This was fucking awesome. The show was awesome. And really, honestly, I can overlook, not having the voices. I mean, Peter Venkman was voiced by by Lorenzo Music, who voiced Garfield. Arsenio Hall did Winston Zeddemore, shit like that. But, it's a good show. It's out on DVD. And really, honestly, my son loves it. And I don't show him nothing but 80s and 90s cartoons anyways. Number 4. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Yes, this is where you're starting to show 80s nostalgia. And the Ninja Turtles was the 80s. And the early 90s. And 100%, if I could find a big box set of them, and I know they're out there, get me a link. I will purposely buy them, and I will do my Ninja Turtles retrospective. Number 3. The Transformers. Yes, the Transformers. They were amazing. They were great cartoons. I don't have a lot to say about the Michael Bay films. I think that the love story of the Michael Bay films with Megan Fox seemed just a little bit tacked on and a little bit too unbelievable for my taste, but that's just me. But the cartoon was awesome. Especially the end of the first season where you see, the Decepticons fall in a lava pit and they just start dissolving, and then you get in the second season and it gets even better. But, third season after Hasbro thought about this, the wonderful idea of having the movie and killing Optimus Prime and stuff like that. I mean, really, that was a tearjerker. And Hasbro had that wonderful idea of just killing its characters. They did the same thing in G.I. Joe, and it didn't work because somebody stepped in the way and goes, this is not a good idea. And they finally were listened to. I mean, this is kind of... in my opinion, the 80s had a lot of those, we're going to do this regardless of what anybody else fucking says. And look at all the bad things that happened in the 80s because of it. And I will kind of do that top 10 list sometime soon. My number 2 cartoon is one that, some people have seen, some people have nostalgic factor for, and this, I'm surprised, has never got a fucking movie, and it needs it. And that show is Mask, or Mobile Armored Strike Commandos. It was a wonderful show, and Robot Chicken has took the idea of it and ran with it. The two that I can remember of is the one where Scott Tracker has the party because he's a little bitch and wants to seem cool, and they come back and Mask headquarters is all fucking destroyed, and Matt Tracker believes that he has to get a wife to keep Scott, out of the fucking way, and so Matt ends up going on some BBW list and finds a woman. They start getting together. He takes her out on dates. She sees the Mask headquarters, and she wants a mask. He puts a paper bag on his head. And you go to the whole wedding, and oh shit, it's Miles Mayhem. And he flies away going, I own half a mask now, suck it, dick. And I love that little bit, it makes Miles Mayhem and Matt Tracker gay, but, it's funny. I love Robot Chicken because of shit like that. But the number 1 cartoon of the 80s, and I'm going to get a lot of shit for saying this, but G.I. Joe. 100% G.I. Joe. I mean, it was, we take toys from the 1960s, shit happened in the 70s, so we're going to scale them down, and we're going to make a cartoon series. And it worked beautifully because we're going to sell toys via cartoon. And Hasbro, you are fucking geniuses for that. Whoever fucking did that, you are a fucking genius, and you deserve whatever heavenly reward you get. You fucking earned that shit. And I'm gonna say this right now. It's G.I. Joe 2 will be an amazing movie. G.I. Joe, A Real American Hero, is still amazing at this time. G.I. Joe Season 2, which we'll talk more about on Monday, is good. And G.I. Joe Resolute is really fucking amazing. I mean, I really can't say much more than that, but, this is my opinion. If you don't like my opinion, say something about it. I've added a new email under the credits. You want to email me there. But now, last but not least, let's talk politics, because I have not talked politics yet. Oh my god, I want to talk fucking politics. The GOP race. I have been so fucking wrong with this GOP race, it's not even funny. And let's look at all the people who are not in the race still. Michelle Bachmann. Woman, you are fucking nuts. Why were you fucking running? You are not Hillary Clinton. You don't have the backing of a man like Bill Clinton. Why the fuck did you run? Oh, because you have the Tea Party. The Tea Party means jack and shit right now. Rick Perry. Sir, you are not George W. Bush. You are not Lyndon Baines Johnson. You are just the Texas governor. And we saw what happened last time we elected the governor of Texas. Now, you have a lot of good points, but when you can't get up there and speak, and, you're going to get torn to shreds by a woman over some other shit, and I'm not trying to be sexist here, I think Michelle Bachmann was nuts. Also, really, you just didn't know what the hell you were going to do. You kind of thought, I won Texas twice, so I think I can win me another round. Well, you ain't going to fucking win, Rick. You're out. Take a little bit of that Texas sand and cram it right up your ass, and mix a little bit of oil in there and cram that up your ass too. That's what you need. Herman Cain, and this is where I'm going to get on my soapbox. Herman Cain should still be in the fucking race. This is bullshit, and the media fucking crucified him. Anderson Cooper and all you motherfuckers, you fucking put hammer nails right in Herman Cain's fucking arms and legs just because of shit he did in the past. You know what? Bill Clinton got blowjobs and kept asking for sexual favors because he was a man in power. It's been happening for hundreds of fucking years. What the fuck ever. I don't believe a couple of those stories. Herman Cain made us sit there and go, oh, she has a nice ass or something like that. And you know what? As a man, I can live with that. But you know what? He also, ran companies. He also had the people behind him. And what happened was, you didn't want any other black president but Barack Obama. Guess what? This would have been a black president that would have fucking worked. And, let's get to the current field. Newt Gingrich. Newt, it's a little too fucking late. No matter how much you get up there and say you're going to change the nation, that you fixed the budget in 1993, that was 1993. Almost 20 years ago. Shut the fuck up. Just shut the fuck up. Get out there with your wife. Really just fucking show what you can do. Get a fucking pair and go in there and go right for the fucking throat with, Romney, Santorum, and Ron Paul. That's what you have to do. Get them by the fucking balls, and maybe we'll fucking elect you. Ron Paul. Why the fuck are we having a guy at college just fucking almost becoming president? What the fuck, people? I mean, really, he talks about shit about, I'm going to fix things, and we're going to stay out of, foreign affairs, something like that. I'm sorry, we need fucking, drones in fucking Syria. We need to, fucking look over Syria and maybe fucking help those people. Not sit here and say, oh, we pull everybody out, because I'm sorry. Those other countries like us there. We need to be in Okinawa because Kim Jong dipshit, or Kim, what the fuck his name is, has got nuclear weapons. Why the fuck do we want a kid who's almost my age with fucking nuclear weapons and not have anybody nearby? You also, claim that you're going to legalize pot. And I'm up in the air on the legalization of pot. But, if people are going to vote for you because you're going to legalize pot, you've got some fucking problems. I think you've been spending too much time sniffing vagina and, getting around very nasty vagina to fucking, get your ideas for politics, sir. Get the fuck out of the fucking race. Get, pull Santorum out with you, because right now, I don't have any fucking clue who the fuck I'm voting for, but you, sir, I'm sure as fuck not voting for. Rick Santorum. You made a rush lately. You've got the Christians behind you, and yes, good sir, you've got the Christians behind you. But I will say this, Mr. Santorum. Really, what's Jesus want you to do? Have you really? As Jesus came down off his cloud and said, "Rick, I want you to do this for my people," because we've already had this, Jesus wants me to spiel. And that didn't work for George, so why the fuck should it work for you, Rick? I mean, it's not, when politicians keep saying Jesus wants us to do something, it makes me think that you are just fucking insane. But, I could be wrong. Jesus has never spoken to me about doing something, but, that's about it. And, you Christians out there tell me, don't sit there and start listening to my heart, that shit's not gonna get me anywhere. And then we got Mitt Romney. Why the fuck are we going to elect a man named Mitt? And why are we going to elect a Mormon? We're going to elect a person who literally believes in the religion of some idiot who found gold plates out in the woods and could not let anybody else see them but himself because he had 2 magic rocks, and that goes because God said so. Dum 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 dum. I mean, Mormons, you keep putting these ads, I'm a Mormon out there. But, with Cody Brown, that douchebag from Sister Wives, and other shit going on, Trey Parker and Matt Stone kind of just labeled out why your religion's fucking stupid. You're about one grade above Scientology, and that's not fucking a lot. So, yeah, that's my thoughts for Saturday, and, I got the new email in there. I'll get it all set up, and you can email me there. I will take your questions, and I will field them here. Leave me a video response, and I will answer it and get through things. But other than that, you all have a nice night, and I'll catch you Sunday.
This is the last stand for humanity. Power Rangers.